Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Desi TV USA. I am Tabinda Gul. Let's take a look at the headlines. Chaos erupt during federal raid on California marijuana farm. Explosion rocked Tulkram camp as Israeli troops demolish home. State Department's Tammy Bruce brief on escalating Iran-Israel tension. Rubio voices U.S. frustrations over Ukraine war in talk with Lavrov. Russia strike Ukraine ahead of Rome 8 summit, US-Russia talk. UK-France strike one in, one out migrant deal. TV High student honor coach Reese Zunkerts after tragic flood death. And Fantastic Four cast says they become a family on set. These are headlines, lead to news detail. Now the top story is here. Federal agent raided a large marijuana farm in Northern California, triggering chaos as workers fled the scene. Authorities allege the operation was illegally employing undocumented immigrants under unsafe conditions. Several arrests were made and the farm assets were seized. The raid highlights ongoing concern over labor violations in the cannabis industry. Now, loud explosion echoes through the Tulkram refugee camp as Israeli forces conducted home demolitions in the occupied West Bank. Residents reported intense military activity with armored vehicles and bulldozers entering the area. The operation is part of Israel's ongoing crackdown, drawing condemnations from Palestinian officials and international human rights groups. Now, State Department spokesperson Tammy Bruce held a live briefing addressing rising tensions between Iran and Israel. She reiterated U.S. commitment to regional stability and urged both nations to avoid further escalation. The briefing covered diplomatic effort, regional alliances, and Washington's ongoing coordination with international partners. Now, media questions focus heavily on deterrence strategies. Now, U.S. Secretary of State Marco Rubio, in a meeting with Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov, expressed deep frustrations over the lack of progress toward ending the war in Ukraine. Rubio emphasized the urgent need for a ceasefire and diplomatic resolution, reiterating Washington's support for Ukrainian sovereignty and continued international pressure on Moscow. Viewers, Russia launched intense airstrike across Ukraine just hours before a key conference in Rome, where Kyiv secured billion in aid pledge. The attack also preceded US-Russia talk, during which Washington expressed strong frustration over Moscow's continued aggression. The dual development highlight rising tensions and international effort to support Ukraine diplomatically and financially. Now, the UK and France have agreed on a one-in and one-out migrant agreement. Under the deal, Britain will return undocumented migrants to France in exchange for accepting an equal number of asylum seekers with family ties in the UK. Officials say the pact aims to manage migration more fairly and efficiently. Now, students at TV High School in Kerrville, Texas gathered to mourn beloved soccer coach Reese Zunkerts, who died in the July 4th flash flooding. Teens kicked around a soccer ball in tribute as the community shared memories and prayers. Zunkerts' death has left a deep emotional impact across the school and town. Viewers, the cast of Marvel upcoming's Fantastic Four film revealed they form a close bond during productions, describing themselves as a real family. Speaking in interviews, the star praised the supportive atmosphere on set and their sheer excitement for bringing the iconic superhero team to life in a fresh cinematic reboot. So viewers, thank you for watching and thank you for supporting. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay tuned for more news. Desi TV USA, DTV NN, our OTT platform DTV Flix, where you can access to over 3,000 channels. So stay tuned and stay with us.
Neurological care is a pressing healthcare challenge in Pakistan. That's why Helping Hand USA is building Kind R, a world-class hospital with 130-plus clinics that is set to establish new standards for neurological care in Pakistan. As the first phase nears completion, anticipation is growing for the launch in the second half of 2025. Give zakat and sadaqah through Helping Hand USA today and join this historic endeavor to redefine future healthcare in Pakistan.